Welcome back to the League of Hustlers. And today we're going to be talking about the Rick Ross car show of 2023, right? And how, all of this came about, the fun that's being had and just the whole play, man. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm your co host, HT,
I'm CD Barnes.
and you're rocking with League of Hustlers, where we prepare to prosper. All right, so we just want to cover, man, like just this whole car show that Rick Ross put on down in Georgia, man. It looks like everybody had a really good time, and we just wanted to expound on what actually happened with this, right? And how the whole play went, right? Of course, we know the biggest boss, Rick Ross, right, is one of those type of charismatic guys that, if you look at his story, came from the bottom, right? Came from the bottom, used to, have all kind of jobs, all kind of positions, and one core message that he always preached was hustling, right? Going after what you want. And that's what we like to talk about too. That's what we like to focus on as well. When we say go get it, that's what we're simply saying. Just go get it, right? Be tenacious, right? Be driven, be focused, be disciplined at going after your goals, right? And throughout Rick Ross's career, his music, he's talked about this stuff a lot, right? I remember one of his verses he talked about he even had a job pouring tarp on the roof. The boy had it hard, no facade. It's the truth, you know. And just that concept, right? That concept of understanding where you came from, but more importantly, knowing where you want to go, right? We just want to talk about that. Any thoughts on that?
No, that's the key note right there to anybody that's out there hustling or grinding, right? Exactly what you just said, knowing where you want to go, because that is the driving force behind all the activity, all the decisions that you're making. You have to have that vision for where you see yourself, where you feel like you should be. And so you work at that level, at that pace, at that, expertise, and until you get where you want to be, which really leads to the next point, man, which is about growth and development. And it's like we all really, we love those stories anyway. We love those movies. We love those real life stories where we can see people start from a humble beginning and really work their way up, and not only just
Right.
work their way up but exceed expectations. I would say Rick Ross has exceeded expectations, man, honestly. um as like a
Yeah.
for a rap career, right? So it's like you go from entry level rapper, and you get some great features, and then you start your own label and things, and then you jump off into entrepreneurship and really investing the money that you've made into other things to where you can just make more money. And not only that, the money can last you your lifetime, and the generation after you, possibly even their lifetime, if managed correctly. And so, I would say he's exceeded expectations, and that's really where we want to be, guys. Right? Growth and
Yeah, man.
development to the point where your money can last you for the rest of your life, and even somebody else's life as well.
Yeah, one thing, if you think about it, Ross has been really good at is branding, right? And he's always believed in himself and his brand. I remember early on, dropping songs like Maybach Music, even the label Maybach Music Group and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And when it first came out, I was like, yo, this, like, is that okay? Like, how can you label your whole brand, Maybach, you know? But he took that and flipped it into so many things. And one is like Bel Air, right? The alcohol brand. And then, or loose Bel Air, right? Then flipping it into just all kind of other things, man. Wing stops, right? The wing
Hmm.
stops. and becoming really a major influencer with the Wingstop brand as well as a franchise owner, man. Like that's super dope. And then, if you look at some of the deals that he made with the Wingstop, it was, I remember hearing crazy numbers like he's buying Wingstops for like a quarter million, right? And then flipping them into or buying struggling Wingstops for
Right.
like a quarter million and then flipping them into like real successful franchise locations, man. And that kind of stuff has to be commended. Taking an alcohol brand like um this Bel Air Rose, I've had some, right? And actually in our condo, one of our main attraction and getting pictures, we got a bottle of the Bel Air in the picture, right? With the sunset in the back. And we have to show it to you one day. But it's one of those things where, like I said, he's been really good at that branding piece and really good at rolling and investing and spreading out, right? Spreading out his
Mm-hmm.
investments into all these different types of brands, right? And most recently, it's the Rick Ross Car Show, right? Which is pretty dope. I just like the fact that with this car show, he basically has given a lot of people, a lot of creative people who've been working on their cars and all types of vehicles, the opportunity to show off their work. So he's not just holding all of the clout, if you will, to himself, like a lot of people do. Think about all the entertainers, all of the top business people, even that kind of hold the clout to themselves at the top and they don't share or show love. And that's one thing that I like about what Ross has been doing is that he's showing love and allowing people, right, to kind of piggyback off of his brands. Come through. Let's do the car show, and you can see here some of these, really tricked out, cars, vans, vehicles that people have spent their hard earned money on, right,
Right.
and time to really make, look nice and then put out there to the world so that everyone else can enjoy it, right? I think that that's super dope, you know?
Right, right, absolutely. And so, even as imagine, as a business owner, right, a marketing opportunity, you get yourself a canopy, head out here to the Rick Ross Car Show, you know, design a car, brand it with your company brand, something like that. It's a lot of opportunities, besides just showing off nice cars. There's a lot of businesses out here as well. And then not only that, this is what you're capable of doing. Um, Once you've grown and scaled to that level, right? You can
Hmm.
turn your hobbies, stuff that you enjoy, stuff that you really just would be doing anyway with your friends or whatever, and turn those into business opportunities also.
Right.
Right? So imagine, man, if you really enjoy, the cars and tricking out cars and dressing them up and all of those types of things, and then being able to turn it into something that not only for yourself, but a large group of people can come in, get in on, and enjoy also, and can benefit from also. And not only that, but it's a money making opportunity also. Let's just call it what it is, right? Let's just say everybody paid $10 to get in, right? Of course, it's
Right.
probably more than that, but let's just say it was $10 to get in, or to have your bring your car in, right? So you also then made money off the event. Not only that, if this is a legit, like if you actually turn this into a business thing, then you're also talking about writing expenses and things off as well, like tax write-offs. Like, okay, we got to get this car show together. We gotta, we
Right.
gotta spend this money to get the car show together, which is now it becomes a tax write-off for doing something that you enjoy doing. And so to put it all together though, man, like starting from the beginning, number one, hustling, having that vision for yourself. Number two, growing and developing and scaling. All right. Not just getting the bag and fumbling and not knowing what to do with it, but have a vision, be looking for that next thing to help scale that bag, right? And then get
Right.
to the point where, and it's not just like totally, you should be having some fun also. It's not just about strictly business, like business, affairs, suit and tie type of stuff where you're not having a good time. Spend some things in there where you can also have fun. Have fun with. Look at this. This is a lawnmower. This is a lawnmower right here.
A
All
John
right.
Deere, a Bel Air
This
John Deere.
right. This is a riding lawnmower. All right. So this is clearly people are out here just having a good time, showing off their work, their creativity, their networking, and those types of things. And that's just dope, man.
That's
And
what
that's
it's
that's
about, bro.
that's what it's about. Working hard, you know, getting to where you need to be, and having fun also. Wow, still making money. All right.
And putting other people on. That's what I'm big about,
Key.
right? Putting other people on, collaborating instead of competing, right? Collaborating instead of competing. Yeah, you got
Key.
friendly competition, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, collaboration is better than competing, right? And look at this old school right here. Man, I can appreciate. I'm not really an old school car type of guy, but I can appreciate something like this. It's tricked out. But like I said, and what I want to drive home, somebody put their work into this, right? Put their money into this, put their time into this. So why not be able to show them love and let them show it to the world, right? A lot of people can appreciate that. I can appreciate it. Would I drive it on a regular basis? No, but I can appreciate it. You know what I mean? But I just think that whole concept is dope, right? To come from where he came from and to reach the levels that he's reached, right? And to be able to share the opportunity for people to show off their talents and show off their creativity. I think that's super dope. Super duper dope, man.
Yeah. Yep. Just like that, man.
But yeah, man.
Just like that.
Tons of cool stuff, man. Check out the boss TikTok, Instagram, all of that. And you can see some of the really creative stuff that vehicles that people were bringing out to the car show, man. It's salute to the biggest boss, man. We need you on the show, bro. So come through, or we can come through to Georgia and kick it with you, you know, and just chop it up. But yeah, man. The one thing though that I do want to drive home with this whole situation and with everything is that the dream stream strategy, right? The dream stream strategy. I don't know if you can hear me while the video was playing, but the
No.
dream stream strategy, we talk about that, right? We talk about starting from creating something,
Right.
right? Creating, right? Then mastering and then maintaining multiple sources of income. And that's what it goes through, right? Showing you how to choose the right opportunity, showing you how to systemize your success, and showing you how to come up with a foolproof strategy to reinvest it, right? Which is what the boss has been doing. And so what we've done is we've taken that structure and actually put it into a product, right? It's a workbook that you can use. You can download it, you can use it yourself, right? For any hustle, and you can plug in your stuff in there. We have so many different worksheets for each section. There's 9 different sections, right? To help you. It's more like a business manager. You know what I mean? That basically allows you to track yourself And it's also a living document, meaning that you'll constantly go in as you reach new levels, as you accomplish new things, as you add new products and services, as you grow and scale. It grows and scales with you. So it's not something that you just do and leave it alone, right? It's something that you can literally have with you from the creation of your business all the way to you're done with it, and then you can use it again for another hustle that you start to or that you want to take on.
Right,
All right, so
right.
check it out when you have a chance. Visit leagueofhustlers.com and just check it out. But that's it for this episode. Any last words, bro?
That's it, man. That's it. Shop.leagueofhustlers.com. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah, man, it's just that simple. All right, so let's get it. Let's go and follow for more. Cheers.